Being held at the Blue Water Convention Center is the Touch Tennis U.S. Open Tournament, commencing this weekend.
Well, it's very similar to tennis, but it's a little bit easier. Instead of a 6-game set, it's 4 games. Instead of 2 serves, it's 1 serve. And there are no lets ever, even on a serve. So if the ball hits the net and trickles over, we call it justice. Well, touch tennis has a court about the same size as pickleball, but it is very similar to tennis. It is a scaled-down version of tennis. It has the serve, it has underspin, it has topspin. If you look at touch tennis being played, if you didn't know what you're looking at, you'd swear it's touch tennis. We say it has all the athleticism and drama of the full court game in a much easier format to play. Spend more time hitting the ball, you're in a smaller court, you have a lighter racket, you have a nice foam ball that doesn't hurt anybody, and you can have a lot of fun right away playing touch tennis, whereas in tennis, it's a difficult sport. It's a 78-foot court. You're chasing the ball all over tarnation. Come out and play touch tennis and have a lot more fun immediately.
Let's see. I chose Port Huron. Now remember, I used to live here way back in the day. My in-laws are from here. My wife is from here. So, I'm back and forth from here in New York. And Blue Water Convention Center is a great venue. And on top of that, I like to get, I want this area to increase its business.
Well, touch tennis is really a compact court version of the full court game. It originated about 20 years ago in the backyard of Rashid Ahmad in London. And Rashid wanted to develop a sport that you could play anytime, anywhere. So he had all these make-believe matches against his 5-year-old daughter. He won every one of them and then self-proclaimed himself the GOAT of all tennis, which is why we now have GOAT rackets.
Scott Moncrief, I remember one time he came into the mall. He's ex-tennis player, plays pickleball, plays touch tennis. He comes in, this is about a year and a half ago, and says, hey, there's this thing called touch tennis. You ever heard of it? I said, no. So we looked it up. Next thing you know, we started having tournaments in the mall. Next thing you know, the founder reached out to me. Next thing you know, Steve, who you just interviewed, contacted me. And we've been having tournaments here. We had tournaments here all summer at Landmark Academy every month.
So I found out about it in 2022 before we kind of had a scene going on in Michigan. I saw it on Instagram, I think like an ad, and I was like, oh, that looks really cool. So I just kind of played with my friends until Dr. Cotton picked it up, and now we're growing it, yeah. We're doing singles and doubles. Right now I don't have a consistent doubles partner, but this one I'm playing with Nathan Postma, who I think is number 7 in the U.S. right now. So yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, that's who I'm playing doubles with for this tournament. It's hard because every tournament there's better and better players, so you just got to focus on yourself, I think. Like, just forget who's on the other side of the net at some point, because sometimes they're just really good players. You just got to focus on your game and what you can do.
There's a lot of prize money at stake here. So we have offered $20,000 purse, equal prize money for men and women. Now that is attracting players from around the world. We have the number 1 player from Serbia coming. Another woman from Serbia, ex-WTA player, is coming. The number 3 player from London is coming in for this event. And we have players throughout the United States coming in. But we also have a lot of local players that are just coming in, like the players behind me, are just enjoying the great sport of touch tennis.
I mean, there are a lot of people who did not know that this sport even existed. There's been people coming in and out today, and they're saying, and they're playing, and they're going, wow, this is great. I said, yeah, we've been having tournaments for the last few months. So now people are ordering nets and balls and things, and it's really inexpensive to play this sport. Really expensive. For $1.99, you get a net, 2 rackets, some chalk, and you're off and running. You can play on grass too, by the way. Okay, you can go to touchtennis.com, or you can contact me directly at 585-978-0291.
Reporting from the Blue Water Convention Center, I'm Evan Stoner from Thumb Coast TV.